Hey guys. So, been a while since we talked about that my students got together and gave me a birthday present. They gave me 3 lessons with a pro. We've done two series on that. I did lesson 1. I gave the pro mini positions and asked questions about the positions. Each, uh, each of those, it was, I guess, 8 in all. Each of those was a video, me explaining what he said, what was on my mind, this kind of stuff. Uh, and tomorrow I'm having my third and final one, and I'm getting my questions together and games together. And I thought, well, let's just play. If I play Crazy Stone, this is going to be a bunch of questions I don't know the answer to. So let me do that. So this is the game I just played against Crazy Stone 3 Dawn that I'll be asking the pro Andre about, if I'm pronouncing that right, tomorrow. So once I produce the video based on the pro's response, you'll be seeing this again. But I thought it'd be good to go through what I did, why I did it, the questions I have, things I'm comfortable, things I'm confident in, things I have no idea about. To me, that's great information. So here we go. We're all set up. I'm the Whitestones. I seldom play this because it's allowing him to play a approach comfortably on his own side. So I might instead play at this A, so he's playing inside my area if he wants to play in an unfinished corner. But I thought, well, this is a normal, standard 9 Dawn deal. Let me just do it. Sure enough, he takes his influence. And now he had everything on the board for black is speaking the same language, very influential, really nice, all like that. Okay, right's biggest. I come in there. I want to settle, and I go. He gets a decision to make. Of course, he goes this way. I choose my favorite Joseki. And one of the results of my game with the pro was he showed me this Joseki, which I'd never considered. Why I can just walk away, which seems so strange. It's like S8 is totally the norm in my mind. The idea of letting him just come down, and we've talked about that in another video, so I won't go into detail here, the why of it all. That could take 5 minutes or more. We'll just leave it there. Now we have the question, white A. When is it proper to play it? Well, if I go about my business and he drops down, so he's about to capture those 2 stones, I'm happy to make that exchange. I eat up his main area on the bottom, and I'm very healthy and alive, and he's not particularly thrilled with that, although it is an option for later that could be good for him. I decided to do it now. That way there's no fuss later. He can't make decisions I don't like. And we also get to see what he's going to do on the bottom. He plays the bad one. This is just, thinking that, oh, that bottom's mine. No, it's too weak. So it should be here. This is the standard, very strong. Yeah, it gives me a monkey jump, but that's just in game. Okay. He comes down. Let's check this move out. Based on this A group in the corner, super strong, it's very low. This extension to B is a normal standard thing, but let's look at why. The left. White A says, I'm finished. I don't want any other stones here. So the left is at least partly small. There's a negative attached to the left. There's also a positive. I can take the corner. So we'll call the left half big, half small. So I'm not eager to play there, although I would like to play here, and I certainly can. My problem is, as black comes out, sure looks like he's doing more than I am. Okay. So this move, which we already know is an okay move by itself, limits him somewhat dramatically and makes the left huge for me. Now, so those two things are very positive for white. But there's a third thing, and that is black has an entry point here. If black says no, I'm coming out. No, you're not. There's room for me to live in here. And if he says no, you're not getting anywhere there, then we have this fight happening. Wouldn't it be nice if there was already a white stone there? Black can't let this happen. So this white stone's preparing for all that. Hi, baby. Wife just came home and from walking the dogs, and Ava came to see me. Yeah. Okay. Go be with your mom. We love Ava. Jazzy too. So that's the meaning behind this move. He plays here. You got it. He plays here. Seems to me this is bigger now because of what I just did. He comes up. Let's look at one variation. I can get ahead of him here, and the left is looking big. This is true. But his area is looking much more solid and difficult to enter. I didn't like this direction. It looks too easy for him. So I thought, okay. I came as a choice to three big areas: left, bottom, top. I'm looking at this cut, right? Well, I'm certainly not ready to cut. But my concern is one more move, and he's doing great things. This could be wrong. So here we are with one of these questions. Where should I play as white? There's many choices, and finding the one that seems most reasonable. Now, I'm sure he's going to say things like, oh, no, not this because of. Oh, great. Good information. I want to know that information. So I went here. My guess he's going to have that certain tone and go, well, yeah, this is okay. Yeah, it's possible. Like, not really, but if you need to. Boom. Contact the strong stone. So usually here I'll make a switch and give him the stone, which leaves Aji behind. But here I thought it was important to live in this area. So forced him to make a choice. That's a strong stone, so I contacted. Get out. If the two stones were strong, I might continue pressing, and he'll have something to say about that. I come out. Then I do a press, giving me some thickness, and connect. Okay, feeling good about my group. Really hurt his entire center area. I better come in. Corner's looking pretty big. He's doing a trick here. You might not know the trick. Okay. I could play here. And this is okay. Does leave some Aji behind. See, there's some weakness here. So I went this way, stronger. He sacrifices a stone I have to capture. This allows him to cut me apart. So I lived in the corner, but I'm left with an unstable group in the center. So we see his plan. His plan is working. Problem is, I don't see my white group in the center as particularly weak, but I have a very strong positive corner. So this sure seemed, to me, it seems good for me. He comes out, get the cut and sente. Now there's all this juicy stuff on top now that he's cut, but that's for later. See how this makes that a false eye? And there's nowhere for this group to run. So I'm securing that eye as I threaten to come in. Now this makes sense, so he doesn't get that in sente. And this is an actual eye making a big threat. When I come down, he's either cut or I'm in. And then I lived in sente. And then I thought, seems to me there's enough room to come back here too. Now he has a lot of stones here. Is this an overplay? Well, check out this gap. He's got a big, uncomfortable, awkward gap here. He's got all the Aji on the O-line. Lots of spacing. I thought it was okay, but that's something I'll be asking him. Come on up and over. And here I thought, okay, I'm not at all sure I'm alive. So I have one eye. But now it's my turn for a trick. I can just connect under. He can't stop me. If he stops me, then I Atari him at P3 and kill him. So it all worked out. Should it have? I don't know. Yeah. Yep. And then a big move. And this is a statement that when he comes down, it doesn't bother my corner, which seems to be, I like that statement. Yeah. I'm a little small, but shouldn't be uncomfortable. I had no answer for this move. I hate this because it seems to me there's still Aji in the corner up above. Lots of room to do stuff. I didn't like that. I also don't like that he can come down here and he's getting a nice sized territory. So I thought, and one standard response for white is here. Pinch that stone, try to take some control. But again, it's awkward with his black stones nearby. So I thought, let's start here. Because this feels like sente. Now I come down and he's not getting half as much. So I get sente and I get to start making sure my top left is actual cash. I guess I did some forcing moves first. Take care of a center. Then now this is turning the top into cash as I fix the cut he just threatened. Right, there's a cut here, but when I play this white move, the cut's pretty much fixed. Oh, I hate submitting like this. That corner looks so small to me, and his top looked much bigger. Based on that, I started reading, well, what if I play the other move? So check out my view. What am I thinking when I play this? Well, let's look. White, black, I kill, Atari in. So this little center area is what I might lose. Little area 1. Let's go back to that. Area 1. Well, I have a gap there, right at the 2 spot. There's a cut there, and it's just 6 points or so. What's the alternative? I come into his area too. Oh, that's way more than 6 points. So based on all that and some reading to make sure it was valid, I thought this was just come on in. He agreed. I can't let you do that. Great. Then I get a bigger capture and my center. So it worked out real well. That's also something I'll be asking him about because maybe it shouldn't have. And here, if I don't do anything, I die. So I went ahead and fixed. I really don't like submitting. Down I go, in game. Anything else go on in the game? Sent it to kill those guys. Fix up here. Not quite clean. Check it out. If I don't do anything, see my center stones are becoming weak. In another 20 moves, this could be a killing sequence for him. So I went in, fixed. Now there's no sequences at all. And it's a big move by itself. And then we do this life. So we're just an end game. He resigns here. Okay, so you got to see where I went, why I did certain things, my discomfort on, is this right? So if I was you, I would have loved to see this video. It's like, oh man, what's he thinking? What's he doing? Why is he doing that? And then the better question, I come back and say, and here's what the pro said about it. Oh man, that is such valuable information. So that's why I did it. And I hope you'll see the next video, which explains it. Okay, guys, thanks. Bye.